send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
3 hours of the Doug Stewart Show. Bring it back, Pop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we got the count in here. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a Throwback Thursday. We got bonus stew for you. All right, so from what I understand, we do not have the 50th tweet yet. The money is still out there. We do not have the 50th tweet yet, all right? So you still have an opportunity to win the contest. You can do it more than one time. You do understand that, right? Like, you literally can do it 50 times yourself, okay, to make sure you win the damn money. So cut and paste, all right? I'm trying to give you some hints here. Cut and paste. Answer this question for the phrase and question that pays. Hashtag, the answer is, then you give the answer to the question with a hashtag as well, all one word. And I listen to TDSS on Spreaker.com, and you should too. Answer that on Twitter. The question is, who is the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers that wears number 7? Shut up. We wanted to make it easy. So hopefully we'll get the 50th tweeter today and give you $100 courtesy of the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so the NBA is getting back in swing this week where they start preseason practices, training camps, and the league is gearing up right now before they even get going on, protests by players in the NBA, tied into this Colin Kaepernick story that's basically just been the #1 story as far as sports in the last month or so, ever since it was made known the first time. But the NBA and the National Basketball Players Association have worked together over the past several days to create a plan for handling potential protests by players during the national anthem. NFL actually has a rule against not standing for the national anthem. That doesn't seem American-like. That doesn't seem American-like. And, the rule was constituted or instituted when Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf started not standing for the national anthem, former Chris Jackson. And so they've had this rule for a long time that you have to stand for the national anthem. That doesn't seem very American-like to me. The league is not currently planning to change the rule, sources say, but Adam Silver has supported players' desire to make social commentary in the past. So they're kind of trying to feel out which direction the league is going to go out. Basically, both entities are playing or feeling each other out. The players are going to do something, you would think, with a league that's 80% black. And the league is anticipating this based on what's happened over the last month or so with these protests. And I didn't even know this. Several WNBA players have kneeled during the anthem over the last several weeks. And last night, the entire Indiana Fever team kneeled during the anthem before a playoff game. Baller award to the ladies. I didn't know that. Wow. Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, huge baller award to the Indiana Fever. Every member of their team last night during the national anthem got down on one knee. Why haven't I seen this? Something else, and I meant to bring this up the other day. The day that the story broke about Terrence Crutcher, did you watch the news? Did you notice something? Unlike in the past when you've had these types of stories, whether it be Eric Garner, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, or anything, whenever the story broke, we were inundated with the story because it's ratings, because it's very interesting. People want to know about it. You have strong opinions on both sides. So CNN, Fox, and these news stations, they just just throw it in our face for an entire news cycle, maybe for many days as well. But when the Terrence Crutcher thing happened, I don't think they really talked about it at all on CNN when I watched it. I think maybe they brought it up kind of like as, a quick little story within the news. But you would think a story like that and what's going on in this country and how it pertains to Colin Kaepernick and these protests, that would have been the lead story. And then once again, they would have beat it, into the ground. But that wasn't the case. Like, it's almost like, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, brought to you by footballsportsapp.com. It's almost like there was some type of edict that came down from above. I don't know whether it's administration at the news agencies or, maybe even the government or maybe the police departments around the country asked the news networks not to talk about this. But there was literally no conversation about Terrence Crutcher on national TV. Am I wrong about that? Did I miss it? I watched specifically to get information about that story, and, they weren't talking about it the very first day. It seems like yesterday they talked about it a little bit more, and still conversation about it. Then you mix in everything going on in Charlotte. But very odd, very, very strange. And once again, man, baller award to the WNBA players. I'm expecting something to the degree of what the Indiana Fever did from the NBA. And Warren Ballentine talked about it in the interview that I did, man. And I've been saying this for years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You can't even comprehend how much it would mean, how big it would be to the movement if some of the most high-profile players in these particular sports leagues, man, were to join in on the protest. You know how huge that would be if LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers did what the Indiana Fever did last night and all kneel for the national anthem? I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, yeah, and don't forget, I always have to say this as well, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Kneeling and protesting black people getting killed in the street by dogs is right. It's right, okay? It's absolutely right, and it's just. And if LeBron James and the biggest names in the game would all unifiedly come together and kneel during the national anthem or, put their fist in the air, John Carlos Olympic style. Man, that would be huge. That would definitely further the conversation and hopefully get people off their ass and do something. And it's not going to happen overnight. I understand that and talking about this over the last 2 days. But that would be big. And the thing about it is LeBron James probably got, and I always go back to the money because money is power. You can say, well, Doug, just because they got money, they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that. They don't have to. But damn it, if you got $500 million in the bank, you got a lot of free reign to do whatever the hell you want to do because you good financially. And LeBron James, LeBron James is good financially. LeBron James has got hardware. He's won rings. I would love to see LeBron do something, man. And it's bigger than them. It's bigger than themselves. It's much bigger than them. And so if they were to come together, man, first night, show as a sign of unity, I think it would be a great thing. We're going to see. But the NBA is already prepping for this. You can see this coming a mile away. And the NBA is trying to get ahead of this thing. They actually had a good opportunity to get ahead of it because of what's going on in the league that started right before them in the NFL. So they have an opportunity to get ahead of this. I don't think that you could stand with the climate the way it is right now and people being real conscious about this story. I don't think that they could stand by that rule of not standing for the national anthem. They would just look too bad. They would look just too bad. So I'm waiting to see if somebody bucks, players. If the players buck, I'm willing to see how the NBA responds to peaceful protests and kneeling, black fists in the air, or whatever it may be. I cannot wait till this goes down. Yeah. All right, when we get back from the break, man, couple of guys done, a particular franchise, they're still done. They've been done for many, many years, but they're still done. I'll talk about that when we get back from the break as well. I'll also give you the top 10 movies from 1985. We're talking about 1985 on this Throwback Thursday, so a lot of stuff to get to. We got bonus stew at the Doug Stewart Show today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, we are going to go to a full 3 hours, Monday through Friday, all right? Right now, we're looking at 10 a.m., same start time, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time, like today. But 3 hours of the Doug Stewart Show is coming right around the corner, all right? Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you. SmoothTickets.com. Once again, that's SmoothTickets.com, or give them a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You gotta tell them, though, that I sent you. You gotta tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, SmoothTickets.com. That's SmoothTickets.com. Yeah!
The Sleeper Pick. The guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this. That sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on the DougStewartShow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. FootballSportsApp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game.